by Austin McConnell called A Solid 10 Minutes of Useless Information. Frowsy suggested a Rocket League version of this would be a good fit for my channel. The premise was perfect, and honestly, I don't think there's anyone more qualified than me to pull it off.
Yeah, you're wrong. Side note, before this video starts, I'm gonna try and not go over the basic Easter eggs and things that are widely known secrets, just the tiny things. Also, there's no particular order for these. Okay, not wasting any time, let's get into it. The Octane was originally called the Pepe, and what a world it would be if they stuck with that. Jazer's first ever car was the Hotshot. Don't ask how I know, I forgot where I heard it, but I swear it's true. Before Rocket League, there was a total of 10 games either based on or including a mode involving vehicular soccer, such as... Jesus Christ. Before Rocket League's title was finalized, some of the titles they might have chosen instead included Rocket League, Supersonic Acrobatic Rocket-Powered Battle Cars 2, and Soccer. Yeah, you probably wouldn't have liked that. Psionics doesn't refer to these things as eggs, rather tic-tac people, circles, and like everything other than eggs. Look up high in Aquadome, and you can see a whale. I bet you didn't know that. Aquadome also has this blowfish, which is the same blowfish as the one on this money boost, and the pufferfish ability from the prototype of SARP, Crash Course. From what can be seen in this Crash Course pitch video, it seems that it was an ability to let you shoot pufferfish out of a bazooka-like thing, which would have a certain effect on other cars that came in contact. If you apply the stripes decal on the Venom, it creates a sort of tricolor decal scheme. The Vulcan Car was named after the Vulcan in Star Trek. Looking at the X-Devil from above shows a devil face in the little indent things. Or knuckles. The satellite antenna has a smiley face on the tiles on top of it. In free play, the eggs in the stands aren't a designated team color for the sides. They just sit there and stare at you as you fail basic shots over and over and over again. Rocket League Sideswipe technically existed in 2016. There's a Steam Workshop map that was released in December of 2016 titled 2D Rocket League, and it kind of plays like the mobile version of the game, except for of course using normal Rocket League physics. In some stadiums, there are these weird lights on top of goalposts, which are obviously there aesthetically, but when you go inside you can see that one side is blue and one side is red, no matter the team colors. I assume this is because in Rocket League Alpha they had the teams as red and blue. The old loading screen when you booted up Rocket League on console showed this stadium, which looks like DFH, but once you take a closer look, you realize that it hasn't gone through puberty yet, and the full boost pads are much more bunched together inward in the field. Quick side note, while I'm doing these scripts, I'm listening to Christmas music. The old loading screen, I already did that line. Speaking of which, literally everything in DFH Stadium is floating for some reason, and it's never been fixed. The first grade champion rank emblem looked weird. Before they bought Psionics, the servers would often have a name similar to a Rocket League car, or just some sort of code word, rather than the random numbers of today. Okay, yeah, hold on. Okay, do the line. Go ahead, Ryan.
Are you recording it?
I'm recording it. Go ahead. Let's hear it.
Alright. Before they bought Psionics, the servers would often have a name similar to a Rocket League car.
Wait,
hold on. I'm doing the wrong line.
Yeah.
Doing the wrong line. Shut up. When they bought Psionics, it was pretty easy to tell what was a Psionics and what was a them server by the style of their ID, and the them servers were the only ones that had issues.
Thank you. This changed to only them servers in the free-to-play update. One of the more prominent prototypes of Rocket League, World Battle Car League, actually had the option for changing engine audios. Changing engine audios only came to Rocket League in July of 2017, but this prototype existed way back in 2011. The hitboxes are tilted by minuscule amounts. There are random red lights at the corners of all of the buildings in DFH Stadium, which are also designed to look like the shape of the boost pads in SARP. There are also these random railways, possibly nodding to the subway in Urban Central, which is called the Psionics Expelliarmus Express. If the ball is set to gigantic, it is impossible to score in hoops, which my friend Ryan learned the hard way back in 2016. He spent a full hour in a private match with a bunch of stupid mutators, including the gigantic ball mutator. By the time he finally got the ball to the hoop, it just sat there. It's like my 600-pound life, but for Rocket League balls. There's a Flume video titled 5 Crazy Things You Didn't Know About Rocket League, and I mean, jeez, these comments are just absolutely flaming him. The Voltaics were originally called the Lightning Wheels and were incorrectly named up until the Hot Wheels update in February 2017. There are a lot of notable Rocket League car glitches throughout the years that have now been patched, but they're still cool to look at. Some of the best ones include the no wheels glitch, the triple topper glitch, which lets you have 3 toppers on one car, and the ability to get a licensed car boost like the Batmobile on other cars like the Octane. Before going full time on YouTube, Pick-a-Pixel used to work at McDonald's. If you aerial for an extended period of time in the battle bus, the sound thing plays. Does anyone remember in 2016 and 2017 when everyone was saying that they could duplicate on PS4 and Xbox just to scam you? No? Just my friend Ryan who got his whole inventory scammed because he was dumb? Okay.
It was 2017 when Tiny Ryan was a PS4 Rocket League player who called everybody a hacker when someone scored on him. Ryan was always made fun of by his friends on PS4 parties and because he never had a mystery decal, and understandably, he was not too happy about this. One day, whilst playing in Silver 2 Comp 2v2s, someone was offering a mystery decal for trades. Ryan being Ryan, he offers his whole ass inventory. The scammer, I assume, is smiling behind his screen, as he does the classic scam trick in 2017, where you put the mystery decal in the trade, add a bunch of junk items, and take out the mystery decal. This was during the time in which, if there were enough items being traded, you would have to scroll down to see all of said items. This meant that it was extremely easy to just take out the decal, and idiots like me would forget to scroll down and accept the trade. So that happened, and understandably, I was pretty pissed off. I then found him the next game, and he started bullying the f*** out of me in in-game chat. I was so pissed off. I can't remember, but I think I threw my controller. Yeah.
For some reason, they released these New Year's 2017 glasses as a topper during New Year's 2017, but didn't do anything else like this for any other years. A very notable glitch back when the Aftershock was released into the game, if you used it, there was a chance that your car would basically sound like a jet engine, and it just killed people's ears whenever they played against you. The world record for the most goals scored in a game of Rocket League is a whopping 142. You couldn't actually bind arrow left or right to any bind you wanted on consoles until the Drop Shot update in March of 2017. Zippy's taillights have this face on them, the face of Mark Lozano. He's the QA manager, which means only God knows what his relations with Zippy are. The Easter basket topper from 2017 has a Rocket League ball in it. The brake pads on the Rocket League cars are different. Ryan, cut this bit out, but it says list examples of differences, so just like put them on the screen right now. I'm late. Yeah, you said you're lazy. You're a lazy fuck. In Beckwith Park, there aren't any eggs that watch you, but there's still a crowd noise. This noise is actually the Psionics crew yelling at their offices. The triplex wheels say Rocket League on the inside of them. These are the translations of what all the Japanese and Chinese letters are in Neo Tokyo. Greetings, everyone. I am here 3 months later to finish the lines and get this video out to you. The Takumi Whizzle decal is actually named after one of Psionics' games back in 2009 called Whizzle, where the main character kind of looks similar to the decal. The design for the Apex wheels are very close to the pitch pattern of the kickoff arena of DFH Stadium. If you equip the burnout boost with Draco wheels, the Draco head will spin around with the rest of the wheel. In 2017, there was a bug at the snowy variant of Utopia Coliseum where a random unicorn horn floated around the walls of the map, for some reason. The Ripper's tribal decal has 3 moai on it, one of which having the words Lord Sand next to it. This could possibly be hinting to Salty Shores and Insumoai, though it's very unlikely. Founder and CEO of Psyonix, Dave Hagewood, first had the idea for the cars to jump as an inspiration from the arcade game Bump and Jump. Rocket League's prequel, SARP, was the second ever video game to have a feature that enabled the ability to post clips of your replays to YouTube. A player by the name of Algo hit a flip reset in the first version of Rocket League on June 3rd of 2021. The Outlaw Rocket Pass car looks an awful lot like the car from the trailer of the prototype to Rocket League, World Battle Car League. This guy made a Blender animation of what Rocket League would look like on a PS1, and Jesus Christ, that is some strong boost. Can you tell I'm running out of things to say? Dave Hagewood likes chaos. His words, not mine. Rocket Sledge used to main the Mantis. There were physical copies of Rocket League, which you probably already knew. But what you didn't know is that there was a physical copy for a PC. I want to know how that works. Flying with Boost was actually found on accident, but it was kept in the game, which at the time was Crash Course, because it made the game more interesting. If you have no idea what Crash Course is, watch our video, an in-depth review to the prequel of Rocket League, SARP, because there's an overview of it in that video. SARP only ran at 30 frames per second on PS3, but as of recently, if you use an emulator in the right settings, you can get it to run at 4K 60 FPS on PC. The prototype World Battle Car League was a failed pitch to EA in 2011, and imagine the world where WBCL was released in the same year as Duke Nukem Forever. I don't know what that is. Am I supposed to know what that is? I don't know what that is. What is that? Rocket League was called Rocket League primarily because it was more mature of a title than the other mess. And Corey Davis... Isn't Corey Davis a football player? Okay. I don't know who Corey Davis is. Ryan can explain it. But currently he's in the NFL. And I guess this guy even admitted later that it was the worst game name of all time. For some reason in SARP, when you go into the online mode, there's a note saying to stay tuned for Rocket League in 2015. And then it randomly says Ryan afterwards. Now, I have heard so many cars claimed as the least used car or the least known car in Rocket League, but I think that every single one of them are wrong. No, it's not the Hot Wheels 4-wheel drive, it's not the Twin Mill 3, it's not the Hot Shot, it's a car you don't even know exists. Samus Gunship. This is a Nintendo Switch exclusive car, which immediately ranks it very low, but not only that, it was also completely overshadowed by the Mario and Luigi Nintendo exclusive cars when it was announced. Seriously, my friend Ryan very vividly remembers when it was announced on Switch, but never knew this car existed until researching for this video. John Sandman uploaded an RLCS rap to his channel in June of 2018, and why is this good?
Like an evil, the people feeling this. Clashing from corrupted, never busted, but they stealing wins. Never a discussion, doesn't matter who competing with. Crush them like it's nothing for percussion, how they beating kids.
John also made the greatest song in the world in 2019, being a new Hot Pocket jingle. What a musical legend.
I need my hot pocket when I'm looking at you, and you're looking so fine. But I know what I do. I need that hot with little cheese. Oh yeah.
In the autumn update trailer, the Moai sitting in the tire in Farmstead isn't there. I will gladly take the award of the first person to ever care enough to point out the Moai isn't in the tire in the Rocket League Autumn trailer. That's the guy right here. Thank you. In the first trailer for Rocket League, you could actually see a scoreboard in the background of DFH Stadium, except instead of looking like a scoreboard, this looks like they wrote words on two really big napkins. The old advertisements on the walls of the Rocket League stadiums used to just say advertisements on them. But in the betas, they used to appear with the Rocket League logo, 4 of the older Psyonix logos, a big Psyonix logo, 4 Rocket League logos, Arc Squadron, and Whizzle, both other games made by Psyonix. The first ever Musty Flick, or at least the motion of one, was done on May 20th, 2015 during the beta of Rocket League. The Ion Boost was first described, before it was named, as a Tron-inspired light beam thing. Nice.
But we have bigger rocket boosts. We have Tron-inspired light trails.
In the antenna customization area, the country flags option used to look like this. Before it was Beckwith Park, it was called Practice Park. Holy shit. Also, for a short time, the maps were in Spanish. Even in the English version, at least in this very specific developer build that was never released to the public. Mansfield is a European-style map with European-style chants. Ah yes, America. In Europe. That was 69 facts on Rocket League that you just learned, and may I ask, what are you doing with your life? Anyways, a sub would be appreciated, and informative and interesting videos like this will be inconsistent on this channel. Very inconsistent. But you're not going to want to miss them when I do post. So, yeah. So anyways, thank you so much for watching, and see ya.
When I was 8, yeah, I wanted a Wraith, yeah, but I had to hide in my imagination.